guys, how y'all doing today? All right, okay, so I'm really excited about today's video. What you guys have been asking me non-stop 24/7 what is in this book right here. Okay, this book right here is the book that I brought on The Circle Netflix season 2. This is all the notes that Trevor has given me so that I can be the perfect man, the perfect catfish, because you know that I went in as my husband. And it definitely saved me one time, only one time I needed it. Well, I needed it twice, but it only saved me one time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over what's up in here. Now, hold up. First of all, do you see what it says on here? It says, did I roll my eyes out loud? I thought that was really funny because, you know, I like to laugh, and I figured that there was definitely gonna be times on the show, during the circle, during these conversations that I'm just gonna be like, are you kidding me? So, you know, this is staying true to myself and my nature. But yeah, like in a lot of interviews, a lot of like comments and messages, people are like, what's in the notebook? Like, what's in the notebook? So I'm gonna share everything that's in the notebook with you guys right now. But bro, let me tell you something. If you are gonna come into the circle, you're applying, or you're thinking about going on the show, and you're thinking about being a catfish, do I recommend having a hashtag catfish Bible? Because that's what I call it, the catfish Bible. I do recommend it, but you know, it's gonna be different for everybody. So what's in my catfish Bible does not necessarily need to be what's in yours, okay? I'm sharing this information, and I hope you guys really understand that. Another thing that I do want to share is, like, you guys keep saying like, oh, I want to go in as my husband, I want to go in as a single dad, and like, let me tell you, it's been done. I did it already. The circle is not looking for another me. Be yourself. Come in with your own game plan and do your own thing, okay? That is like a super word of advice. I need to put that on Instagram because y'all driving me crazy with this. Like, you're not gonna get nowhere if you're trying to come in and do what I did, because I did it. It's been there, done that. It's not, they don't want to see that again, okay? So that's another reason why I don't mind sharing with you guys, because what's in here is not what needs to be in your book. Your book needs to be completely different, okay? So we're gonna start, and we're gonna open it, and this is the first thing. So the first thing is this, right? Trevor left me this picture. It's me, him, and my daughter. I feel like she was only like 2 months. Like, she was so little at this point. So it says, to the best wife and mom, we are so proud of you. Words can't express how lucky we are to have you. Good luck, baby. You got this. Love, Trevor and Tony. So that's what it says here. And I had this to, you know, look at, and I had it pasted up like right above my TV in the living room in the circle. And it was just like a beautiful reminder of like my family and why I'm here doing what I'm doing. You know, even though I'm missing time with them, I get to still see them and know that they're proud of me and I'm doing the right thing. Okay, we done with that, because you know I'm still pregnant, I'm still very emotional, and that's that. So on the top here of my book, it says, I am Trevor. That was the first thing I wrote because I wanted to make sure I remembered that I was a dude and I am Trevor. Like, that's your name. When people call you Trevor, that's me. That's me. And since then, since after the show, I'm still formally known as Trevor. Like, do you guys even know my real name? Okay. So the first thing I have here is tattoos. So here I'm listing his tattoos, and he has 3 tattoos. He has a wrist tattoo, which is my name, but I have here ex-fiance's name. So nobody asked in the show, which I'm surprised, why the hell he's a single dad. But I had this whole story drawn out. I'm not gonna give you the whole story yet because nobody even asked me that now, but whatever, I was going to go in and say, like, you know, we was engaged and it didn't work out. So ex-fiance's name tattoo on his wrist. If people was to notice that he had a wrist tattoo with Leesa on it, that's my real name, by the way. Okay. His first tattoo, what it means and why he got it, and then his third tattoo, same thing. If you want to know those things, go ask Trevor, because I have a lot of stuff up in here. I can't give you like literally everything line by line. Okay, look, I'm still going. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into like super details, but I'm giving you the full details on like what is in my Catfish Bible. So the next paragraph I have is haircuts. So I have the haircut that Trevor usually gets. So if somebody asks me like, yo, what kind of haircut you got in your picture? Like, I know how to talk about it. How he gets his waves, because that's a big thing for him. Like, he used to, yo, this man, like, I remember in college, like, he would get out the shower and then he'd just be in front of the mirror doing all this, brushing it, like putting his do-rag on. I'm like, he's like, I need my waves, I need my waves. So I thought that was important to talk about, if like it so ever came up about like his hair, how often he gets haircuts, what type of trimmers he buys. He said something about like if a barber messes up a hairline, it's called zeeked. So I guess like slang as well. The type of hairbrushes he uses for his hair. I had hygiene in here, but it's nothing. It's just like he's basically a normal clean man. Like, literally it says normal clean man. His jeans, the size of jeans that he wears, the type of jeans that he wears. He likes fitted jeans. His fitted hats, the type of fitted, no, the jeans that he wears slim straight, and then his fitteds, the size of his fitted. So if you don't know what a fitted is the hat. You should know what a fitted is. I think everybody knows what a fitted is, but if you don't, it is a hat, the cap, and it's just one size. Like, you buy it as a size, you can't like adjust the size. So the names of the brands, and then other hats that he would wear, like snapbacks, trucker hats, dad hats, like stuff like that. So behind that I have sneakers and basically like his favorite Jordans, because he's a big Jordan head, and what other sneakers he would wear, like Vans, Air Max, Barkley, stuff like that. What jerseys he's worn before, because I don't think he has any jerseys now. I mean, I think he does, but they're like just like to be saved. They're not actually like what he wears. It's just like memorabilia. And I have do-rags in every color. He has a North Face bubble. Like, I don't even know why I have some of this stuff in here. Like, what the hell? So then this is the next page. It says I am a guy, because I gotta remember, I'm a dude, and dudes like to drink beer and alcohol. So that's what's on this page right here. Different types of beers, different types of whiskeys, different types, yeah, so there's different types of Johnny Walker whiskeys, from least expensive to the most expensive. I have them in order. Different types of cognacs. So that's on that page. The next page I have colognes on here. So like his favorite colognes that he wears and he has currently as an adult man. And then I also have ones that he wore when he was younger. Like, when I tell you I was not trying to miss a beat, I was not trying to miss a beat whatsoever. In case we had a conversation of like, hey, what did you do when I was younger? Yo, when I was younger, I used to wear Versace blue jeans, like, or whatever. Yeah, I think that's on here. I have cars on here. So I have like the names of the cars and where they're from. And so for example, and the prices. So for example, like Bugatti is a French car, and they're about 1.9 million plus, and they have Veyron, Chiron, Devo, like that stuff like there. Aston Martin is a England car. It's always in the James Bond movies. It's about 150 to 300,000, and his favorite James Bond movie, of course. So like I have that information of cars here: Lambo, Maserati, Bugatti, Rolls Royce, Aston Martin, Bentley, Ferrari, all of that, for all of those cars. The next page I have music. Okay, and music I have his best rappers, and like I guess his #1 songs from each one of them, and like a line from them and why he likes it. So yeah, so for example, we have Tupac, right? One of his songs, Dear Mama, Brenda's Got a Baby, I Get Around, hate to sound sleazy, but tease me, I don't want it if it's that easy. So I wanted to make sure, like, I'm not gonna get caught up if people be like, oh, so what's your favorite line? You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Biggie on here, of course, because Trevor's from Brooklyn, so you already know. And he has here his favorite album is Life After Death. So some information there. So then I skipped 2 pages because this is where it gets even crazier. Okay, you see all of this stuff right here? Look at all of these words, all of this stuff. This is where we go into sports. Okay, are you ready? I'm not gonna read all of this at all because it's a lot. And when I say I was studying for like a whole week, every night for a few hours, studying, writing it down, going over with him quizzing me, yeah. So we have the favorite Knicks in history. So he has the names of them, their numbers, their position, and when they retired, or like a famous moment of them. Basketball jargon, so like what an alley-oop is, what a traveling is, handling, assisting, a triple-double. Don't ask me, I still don't know what it is. The information is right here if you really want to know, because dropping dimes, making it rain, whatever the hell that means. So this is NBA. So we have the East teams and the West teams. There's 30 teams, all of that information. Again, Trevor's favorite team, the Knicks. So he gives me all this information on like the Knicks. Like, they haven't been that good for the last 20 years. They were really good in the 90s. He went to so-and-so games, all of that stuff. They went into the finals in 94, and he went there. He remembered his dad crying, like all of this stuff for that. Then we turn to the next page, and we go into basketball rules and regulations. So for example, the court is 94 feet. Like, yeah, I have that information in case it was like on a quiz or something. There's 4 quarters, 12 minutes each. It's 5-on-5. So all of that information, the rules and regulations. The best players currently in all of the NBA, obviously King James, LeBron is up here. It has all of his information as well, like what titles he won, what number he wore with certain teams. James Harden, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I can't say that name, Anthony Davis, Kawhi, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, Jason. Like, there's so many names here. I'm not even about to go in. Whew, God, hold on, let me need some water, because like, goddamn. And this is more continuation of more names. John Wall, Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell, all of these names. And then we go into famous old school players. So this is where, guys, this is where Scottie Pippen should have been. But my husband just didn't think that they was gonna ask me about him. But he should have been under this title, famous old school players. Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Shaquille, Kobe, MJ, Paul Pierce, Irving, Dwayne Wade, Rodman, Sean Kemp, like all of that. So all the famous school old players on here, I have their nicknames, their numbers, and the teams that they played for. So let's go into this page. Now we're on baseball. Why is sports so fucking complicated? There's so much stuff about sports that I don't fucking care about. But there's 30 teams in baseball, and here this is just like a bunch of heebie-jeebie on like so much baseball stuff, like his favorite team, where they played, how many championships they won. So we're talking about the Yankees. That's his favorite team. We're from New York, obviously. They won 27 championships. What? You know, New York does it best. His favorite Yankee player, their rivals. Most of this, I guess, is more about Yankees, their current manager, their GM, their owner. Like, he gave me stuff that, like, literally, I know that I was not going to be asked about, like, the owner of the Yankees. Like, that's mad random. Okay, so then we have baseball rules. 9 players on the field. You can see he even drew, I don't even know what this is, but he drew something for me to know that I don't know what it is. Positions by the number. The number 1 is pitcher, number 2 is the catcher. All of the stuff that I just don't know. That there's 2 divisions. Yep, baseball stuff. Now we're gonna get into football stuff. So then he gives me all this information about the Giants. Okay, now I wrote all of this stuff down while he was telling it to me, because for some reason I felt like football was definitely going to be super important. What's on here? It's a lot about the Giants. This whole page I think is like literally all about the Giants. So right here it says Giants new superstar Saquon Barkley, number 26, is a running back, and he's injured and currently with a torn ACL. So that is the line that helped me with the conversation with Emily, aka Jack. Well, Jack, aka Emily. That's what I saw in here, and I was like, yes, this is what I needed this book for. This helped me big time. And then on the next page, we finally get away from sports, but it's still more man stuff, like workout information. Not a workout either. So basically it's his information. Like, he tries to work out 5 to 6 days a week. He gets so everything that we wrote in the book is if I was to talk as him. So Trevor works out like all the time, like maybe not as much anymore because his life is just crazy, but he's always been like super into working out. The thing is that I'm not so much, and he didn't want me to get caught up with like questions on just certain topics that I wouldn't know. So we said in here that he gets workouts from a friend that's a trainer, and what he does: leg days, bench presses, his deadlifts, a power clean, whatever that is. Yeah, so that's some workout information for me. The next page, 2K. So this is information on the game, literally the game 2K, because I know guys are like obsessed with it. So how to play the game, because I was actually worried about that. I'm like, I don't want somebody to start being like, yo, I could beat you in 2K, and I'll be like, nah, I'm good, I could beat you, because you know, obviously like most guys are into 2K. So it's just basically like what the online mode is called, who was on the cover of the last 2K game in 2019. Most people play my career setting, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. And then this is actually more basketball stuff because I was just so scared. I did a whole LeBron versus MJ, who's better, in case somebody wanted to have a conversation with me about like, yo, who you think is better, MJ or LeBron. I can like speak facts, you know. So it's just like basically like how many rings each got, what year they got them, how many times they won MVP, stuff like that. And then this is yo, like I went the fuck in. Okay, you gotta give me my props, yo. Like you have to, you can't even be mad, you gotta give me my props. NBA team logos. I have all the teams here. Can you see? Hold on. I have all the teams here. I wrote down their names, I wrote down their colors, I wrote down what state they're from, and I also drew the damn logos. Like, that's the Bulls logo. Like, I actually drew them out because I didn't want a logo to come up and I didn't know what it looked like. So I have literally all the teams. There's 30 teams up in here. 30 teams. Okay. And then I did something similar for the NFL teams. So I wrote down their names and where they're from and the colors and some of the logos that I felt like I wouldn't remember. And I think, woo, child, that is it. That is it. A lot of sports stuff up in here, but that is it for the notebook. Thank God, because I'm hot. I'm tired of talking. I can't believe I had all that information. I am a person that like studies hard. Like when I want to pass something, I'm very competitive. Like I want to do very well every time I do anything. So I studied really, really hard. But then as soon as like I don't need the information anymore, it goes like that. So like that, I don't know this information anymore, but I still have it in my book, and this is a memory that I'm gonna keep forever unless I try to sell it or something. Would you buy this book? How much would you pay for it? Minus the picture, because you ain't getting the picture of my family. Anyway, guys, that is it. I'm out of breath, so I'm gonna go. But now you have exactly what was in my hashtag Catfish Bible. Now you know how prepared I was. Yes, I worked my booty off because I was not trying to get caught up. Like, I literally hate coming into something and not being prepared 100%. So that was my way of preparing 100%. Let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see, or if you guys have any other questions. I was thinking of doing one more Q&A, or maybe two more, because I still have a Q&A that I didn't get to put up. But yeah, let me know, guys. All right, the circle has been a crazy ride. Thank you so much for supporting me, and my stores as well, because I know a lot of you guys like to shop my style and my looks from the show. And you can shop it at beuniqueshop.com, beuniqueshoppe.com. A lot of my looks down from my blue wig, my Black Lives Matter outfit is all up there. My nails, my press-on nails is up there as well, like pajamas, all of that is on there. Like, that's literally my style. My lashes, my ponytails, like everything. Okay, and I'm still adding more inventory, and the prices are really good because I don't like to spend a lot of money myself, so the prices are really good. And oh, what was the other thing? You can also check out goodieboxstore.com. That's one of my other businesses, and we have the hashtag the Leesa box, hashtag aka Trevor box, and that's a piece of me. You get New York circle socks in there, a family sticker, a bag that says saving for Chanel, it's a money bag, a book that says the future is female. Like, literally what I embodied on the show is what you would get in those boxes. It's super cool, so you want to check those out as well. Check out my family pages, the Saints Family on here on YouTube, the Saints Family 2, TOO, those are vlogs with my daughter. And yeah, you know I could talk a lot, so I'm gonna go keep it geek, freak, chic, and sleek, but most importantly, keep it unique. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.